Hi, so I'm going to explain to you how to use a TruRinse spotter bottle. Obviously, if you have a spot or a spill that you want to use it for, this stuff is amazing. So the first thing, obviously, try to get any of the dry particulate off the carpet. Where this one's, we've had most of that removed. This is an existing spill or a stain on a rug. So you can use this on a rug, carpet, anything that's upholstery. You can use the spotter for it. It's an all-natural cleaner and you'll love it. So all you need to do is, obviously you have your spot, is spray it. So you want to put enough on there to let it soak in. And obviously it says on the bottle that you want to use it for, let it sit for about a minute. You let it sit. On the back of our bottle there's a little scraper, and we use that to do a little bit of the agitation. You can also use your finger because there's nothing in the product that'll hurt. And you just let it sit there for about a minute. Obviously you can start to see that the spot's disappearing because the product is actually encapsulating the spill. And so, you know, after that minute, you would take a rag. I like to use a white rag because it shows you what's coming out of the spot. So once it sits there for a minute, try not to do a lot of agitation. You can blot it. You know, you just hold it over it and push on it. That's called blotting. And you can see that it's starting to absorb into the rag. You know, if you need a little bit of rubbing, you just go back and forth until it disappears, and it comes into the rag. So you can see that it's disappearing, but don't hesitate to repeat the process. That's where we're finding that some people are like, well, it doesn't work. Well, it does work. You just have to sometimes give it another squirt, agitate it, let it sit, and once it sits for long enough, for a minute, then you just push on it. It's easily the best to transfer it into the rag. It works really well. So don't hesitate to use it as it continues to remove the stain. And then you have a fresh, clean spot. Like, there's no longer a spot there, it's gone. A lot of our customers love it because they use it in between cleanings. If you have a spill, let's say you have us come out, we clean, and every 6 months you have us come, but you have Johnny spills in between that cleaning. This is ideally the best because it's not going to use any chemicals or any soaps to leave behind that's going to reattract stuff. This is keeping it the way that we like to clean, and it's going to keep your floor looking good until we come back and do a clean in 6 months, or how often you need to clean. So it works really well in between spots and spills, keeping your floors looking nice and fresh. This is actually the exact same thing we clean your carpet with. So this is just your form of it, spotting in between. So when we come and clean your house, we spray the whole carpet with this and we rinse it right out. So this is just yours using in between cleans and spills that you don't want us coming out every time you spill something. We'd love to, but obviously you can take care of it yourself and then have us come every 6 months. It's not a complete stain remover. Stain is when there's a dye or a pigment in the spot. Where it's a spill or some type of that, it works really well. So we love it. It's great, and you will too.